I guess it's Halo time. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Coreboy back at it again today with a new video. Today, instead of being on XDefiant, we're on some Halo MCC. We're going to be queuing up for some Halo 2, 3, and 4, or 2 Anniversary 3 and 4. But today, I actually going to have to make a little bit of an unfortunate video that I wasn't hoping to have to make because I was hoping that a reinstall would actually fix my issue that I was having not too long ago when we were kind of planning out our playthrough on every Halo game on Legendary All Skulls On. This is a plan that I've had since really starting this big ass Halo ground that I've been doing. If you guys don't know, I'm doing kind of an insane Halo ground because I know there's a couple of new faces here. Maxing out every single game, so I'm going for Tour 11 on MCC, and then we're going for Hero Rank on Infinite, and then on top of that, we're trying to do every single game Legendary All Skulls On. And we're actually supposed to start that whole Legendary All Skulls On experience yesterday, but we ended up running into some really unfortunate issues for some whatever reason. Because me and my friend who were doing this together, because we just wanted to do it together, are both playing on PC, which works just fine. But the issue that we have ran into is that whenever we are playing through the campaigns on Legendary All Skulls On, one of these skulls ends up really fucking up our game. For whatever reason, the blind skull in all of the Halos on MCC caused the game to bug the fuck out and make it actually damn near unplayable. We were having consistent crashes, the game would get really laggy, weapons wouldn't work correctly, or like bullets just would not fucking appear, and it just made it a overall unplayable experience. Now, don't get me wrong, I get that LASO is supposed to be extremely hard, but whenever we're getting consistent crashes, games lagging like crazy, and just shit's just not working properly, it makes it a bit unplayable. And we were trying to fix it last night. We tried like different settings, we tried some like all kinds of different shit, and we just could not get it to work. So what we're doing instead of that is more than likely just Legendary with most of the skulls on except blind. That's kind of what we're planning out right now, just trying to figure out how to get this done, which does suck because we won't be able to get the achievement for LASO Master, which is completing every single game in their individual LASO playlist in MCC. So we won't be able to do that, unfortunately. A bit upsetting. I might try to do it in the future again. I may just go borrow one of my roommate's Xbox Ones and try to do it and like just stream through all of it and have some fun. But for right now, it's not working for me. And also, I'm probably going to be extremely rusty on here because I haven't played Halo multiplayer in a couple of days, and MCC multiplayer especially. Haven't played it in a while. So I might be a little bit rusty, but it's cool. It's whatever. We're trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what we can do and work around it. If not, it's whatever. We're still going to complete all the games on Legendary, at least to the most degree, but it makes it a little bit difficult and a little bit, like I said, upsetting to me that I'm not going to be able to get my achievements that I've been wanting because I was trying to actually 100% MCC. One thing we are going to try to do, though, is go for the, like, par scores and par times, but if we can't, if we can, we will. If we can't, we won't, but more upset that, like I said, I can't do LASO. I was really looking forward to that, but shit happens. It's whatever. I doubt it's going to get fixed. This game's not really getting any updates or fixes anymore. It's past its life cycle. But it's cool. I do think everything should work pretty well on Infinite. At least I'm hoping it will. And it should. I haven't had any issues on Infinite with like any of their like settings and shit. So we'll see what happens there. And we'll do that for sure. I am going to try to 100% every single thing I can on Infinite. That is my biggest plan right now. I forget how fun sniping is on these games. God, I love Halo sniping. And I don't know why, but XDefiant has gave me a whole new sort of appreciation for how good sniping can be in certain games. Fuck, I missed that second shot. That sucks. Oh, whoa. Fuck, I shot from the side. But yeah, so we're just chilling out. We're playing some MCC today. I've actually really missed playing some classic Halo multiplayer just because, goddamn, is it fun. As much as I love Halo Infinite, there's a certain, like, thing that comes with old school Halo multiplayer that just is unfucking matched in my opinion. It's just the floatiness, the very methodical kind of like gameplay. It's just it's unmatched. I love it. As much as I love Infinite, I do love this as well. No, what are you trying, buddy? Don't ever do that again. Never. Let me pick this up. Damn it, I got shot from... Was that behind? Yeah. My team needs to pick the fuck up, but I don't think they're going to do that. Alright, here we go. But yeah, also, we're always going to be trying to complete some challenges as well. Just trying to make the Tour 11 grind a little bit less lengthy because I honestly don't think getting to Tour 11 is nearly as hard as it is getting to Hero on Infinite. Just because of this game's challenge system, it helps a fuckload. But I know it's still going to take some time. I think I'm Tour 6 or 7. I can actually check after this game. So, like, we're actually, like, almost there, which is nice. Gotta love hitting sniper shots in this game. It just feels so great. I don't know what it is about these old Halos, but something about them just feels so unique to the times that it's unfucking matched. There's games that I definitely play quite a bit that, like, go back to this era of games and how they were made, and it feels very clunky and weird, but Halo just, there's something special about it. And, nope. You ain't getting me like that, buddy. What the fuck? Huh? Huh? Oh, that's my teammate. Pop out one more time. Pop out, pop out, pop out. Damn it. I was trying to get the fucking quad, or the triple there. Didn't work out for me, but hey, it's cool, it's cool. Why would it spawn me there behind 2 enemies? That is ridiculous. But also, it does make me really happy to see that these games are actually still pretty damn well populated. Like, I can find a mode in damn near anything that I play, and it's great. Like, I fucking love it. Also, the customability in these games due to the, like, added, like, content and armor, it's top tier. Now, I will agree, some of it's kind of goofy and doesn't even look like a Spartan, but it's still pretty cool. Like, I'm kind of here for it. Like, there's some sets I know people don't like, especially over in Infinite, that don't really, like, I guess don't contribute to, like, the normal Spartan. Like, for example, like, the Eagle Strike and the Chimera, like, sets and everything. I know some people don't like those. Personally, I'm a big fan of those. I like some of the shit that you can do with them. It just makes it different. It gives a unique experience, and, like, the alternate story is, like, kind of cool. But yeah, there's one thing I like about this game a lot, too, is they just have, like, some goofy armor. How was that? Huh? That wasn't a headshot? Okay. I'm losing my flow a little bit. I gotta get back into that. It's so jarring how different the flow is on these games compared to, like, Halo Infinite. It is definitely a bit jarring switching from one to other, or even, like, a game like X Defiant. It is. It's another ball game. Plus, the other thing you have to take into account is a lot of people who still play this game have, like, been playing for the entirety of this game's lifespan and further. So, like, you're going to get really sweaty lobbies most of the time. Which, like, is it the worst thing ever? No. But I do think it definitely strays new players to avoid, which kind of sucks. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, it does suck. I always recommend that people go play the old Halos because they're time capsules. I did a whole video on this before. These games are fucking time capsules, and I love it for that. I forget that you can jump up onto that. Smart elite play. Also playable elites, too. Which, honestly, I'd never really care if playable elites are back in a game again. I don't know how I missed that shot. I'm really stupid for that. Still dropping 12 kills. I wish my other teammates were dropping, you know, double digits, but I can't expect it all. I can't expect it all. I do hope our next game's SWAT, though, because goddamn, OG Halo SWAT was goated back in the day. I love old school SWAT. Like I said, I don't know what it is. Something about just, like, the gameplay of it all. Just love it. Like, something about hitting, like, headshots in this game, like, dropping a fuckload of kills in SWAT just feels otherworldly. Damn it. Good shot. I was trying to pick up there, but I didn't expect 2 of them to be around that corner. I probably could have landed at least one more headshot, but I had to switch off of the beam rifle. Also, can we, like, can we get back? Can we have the beam rifle again? I kind of miss it a little bit. It's one of my favorite Halo weapons ever. It was the one weapon that, like, I constantly used in every Halo game was the fucking beam rifle and the sniper rifle. Bring it back. Okay, we're Tour 6. Tour 6, level 18. There's 30 levels every tour. As you can see right here is, like, XP to next level. We still got quite a bit. And I need to go play some other modes, too, but I'll end up doing that probably on stream this week. I don't know. Like, streaming this game is so fucking fun. And, I don't know. I think it's really cool, like, having some of, like, the older Halo players, like, stop by and shit, and we can kind of reminisce together. Like, I know some people get mad because I like, you know, 343 Halos quite a bit. I really do enjoy Infinite. I absolutely love that game. And I know some people don't, but I personally do. And I don't know. It's cool to look back on these games and remember them for what they were. Also, the visors in Halo Reach, I forgot how good they look. Black was always the GOAT, though. Just the all-black visor. Like, even the default visor looks so good in this game. I think Halo Infinite should... Just give me Beltol back, please. Just give me back my favorite visor that I've wanted in that game for fucking months. I've been begging for it since I've started playing Infinite heavily. Was like, I just want this one. Please give me this fucking visor, and I will be a happy, happy little fella. Like, I will be absolutely thriving for sure. Um, but yeah, I love actually going back to these games and just playing them and just like remembering the times that I had on these games. Like, I will say this: there's a lot of differences to how MCC plays with like 2, 3 Combat Evolved, and even 4 compared to how they played originally on the Xbox 360. Um, a lot of it coming from like how connection works and some of the updates that they added just to make the games feel better. But something about these games like still has like that like true effect of like it just feels like you're playing those games again, and God, I just love it. It's something that is unmatched. Like, I'm not somebody who like says Bungie is the best thing that ever happened to Halo. Like, I think both Bungie and 343 have their strong and weak spots with Halo, but something about these games are just so nostalgic and reminiscent of those times. And I think if you weren't around for those times, you may not get it as heavily as a lot of us older players get it. Like I've said, I've been playing Halo for almost 20 years. I started in 2006, right at the tail end of Halo 2. So I was like 5 years old or something like that. And it's something that is just like, I don't think if you weren't there for it, you may not get it as heavily as a lot of like the older players do, but it is unmatched. It is something that is truly special about these games. It's like how they play, how they felt, kind of being a little like clunky, but still feeling good. And it's especially weird being an MNK player now, because I don't know a single person who goes back and play these games on mouse and keyboard. I do, just because I like mouse and keyboard, and somehow I found a way for it to feel really good, really responsive. Who knows? I may do like a whole video one day showing like what my settings are, so people who do want to go back and play these games but play on MNK and not controller can actually play them more effectively. I know some people do. I've read into some streamers that do. I get a lot of messages that tell me that I'm a hacker because I play on mouse and keyboard and I'm just better than people on controller. That's not my fucking problem. Get good at the game. It's been out for how many years now? It's been out for a good long while. Also, SWAT. Oh, yeah, we got SWAT this game. I'm going to get back into my playstyle for SWAT and get used to it. Just because it plays so differently from Halo Infinite SWAT. Like, Halo Infinite SWAT, I think, is really fucking good. I absolutely love it, and I've grown to love it a lot. But the way SWAT plays in these games, it was a different beast. It was awesome, though. It's, like, legit one of my favorite times in gaming was playing SWAT back in the day. Because I was mostly a SWAT player. And, God, it feels so good. Even though I'm playing, like, absolute dog butt right now. Why would you spawn me in the open? Old Halo spawns are something of a different degree. Just spawning you up in an open area like that, like, hey, we know there's a guy staring here, but we don't care. Okay. Damn, I was about to get both of them, but I didn't. I got one of them right. Yeah, I did. Cool. I'm gonna have to get used to this again. It's the funnest thing about this, though, is getting used to old Halo again. It's so floaty. It's so weird because, like, I don't know. Halo Infinite feels like super responsive. It feels like super on time. Like when you make a movement or a decision, like it connects really well. On these games, that is not the case. These games, it feels crazy. Like you feel the floatiness of these games. You feel your character like taking those extra couple seconds to land. It's one thing it's hard to get used to again, and also getting used to like a lot of like the old movement tricks and shit like that to like become a more efficient player. That like still actually kind of carry over to this day in Infinite. Like there's a lot of people who still do like a lot of the crouching shit where you'll jump in the air and you'll spam crouch because it keeps you in the air for a little bit longer and kind of will throw people off because they're expecting you to land at a certain time and you're not landing at that direct time like a normal jump would. It's crazy how much of this stuff just sticks with you for the rest of your fucking life once you've played these games for years. Also, like, B jumping because there wasn't a mantle system, so if you were like trying to get up onto a higher area where you couldn't exactly match the jump height, you could tap B and it would still allow you to like float up to it or like kind of latch yourself to it a little bit easier, because there was no mantle system in these games. There's also no sprint as well, which people can complain about sprint all they want in Halo. All that did was make the games play better. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I love the way these games play, but playing them side by side and playing them consistently, you realize like sprint isn't a terrible fucking thing. Also, it's just kind of commonplace in every FPS. Like, I'll be real about it and as real as I can be. I think if Halo went back to having no sprint, people would fucking hate it. Like, the old players would be like, oh, look, we finally got a game. But, like, they would be losing such a huge part of their community that it would be damn near impossible to ever gain it back if they got rid of it. Because it's just not how games play anymore. It's not what people want, and I want games to play anymore. Like, it's okay to have nostalgia, and I will live by that. Nostalgia is an okay thing to have, and it's good to relive those moments because, fuck it, what's wrong with that? Like, it's cool. Like, it was an era of your life that you'll never get back. So, I get it. Like, just revisit them, but, like, don't be a fucking idiot about it, I guess, would be the best way I can put it. Like, don't be a dumbass and be like, no, it completely killed the series that this happened. I've done full videos on the things that have affected Halo the most, I think, in most recent years, and things that we have seen as a community. If you actually keep up with Halo, like, there's a lot. Like, there are things that have definitely become detrimental to Halo and its, I guess, appeal. And to be fair, like, the one thing I've always respected Halo for is I'm so happy this game doesn't just, like, trend hop. Like, whenever BRs were a big thing, we didn't get a BR in Halo. We just got, well, what Halo is meant to be, a classic arcadey FPS title. And they've always stuck true to that. It's kind of just Halo's identity at this point, and I absolutely love it for that. It's something that is just kind of unmatched, and I'm so happy they just never really gave it. There's certain things they have, but at a core gameplay stance, Halo has never changed much. It's always been the same thing. There's been additions like movement and shit like that, but it's never like truly strayed away from what Halo is to, I think, most of its player base. God, I'm not used to how this BR performs. I love the Halo 3 BR, but God, it performs so differently from other Halo BRs. Even 2's BR, it performs way different from that too. And I love the H2 BR. It's perfect. But it's weird. Like, not having like, how precise weapons are in Infinite compared to this is crazy to me. I know we were actually talking about it last night on stream when we were doing, like, trying to do the lasso stuff. I was like, these games, this gun just feels so inaccurate compared to later iterations of Halo. It's crazy to me. Like, it's go back if you get a chance. If you're a Halo player and you grew up on these times, go play Halo Infinite and then go play Halo 3 and then go play Reach. You'll notice such, like, a staunch weapon difference. It's absolutely crazy to me how just different these things feel. But I did want to talk about just a little bit of the lasso issues we had yesterday. I wanted to hop onto some MCC and just throw some games in and just have some fun. I'm going to sit here and play for a couple more fucking hours. I'm going to go get good at MCC again. I'm going to get the rust off. And I will catch you all tomorrow. We're going to be streaming tonight, so you can come check out. It's always linked down below. We'll probably be playing a little bit of Halo, and then maybe switch over to some X-Defiant. We may start the Legendary playthroughs again tonight. We're just trying to pick up momentum on that again, because it was kind of killed last night, if I'm going to be honest with y'all. But I will catch you all later. I love you all. And, yeah, later.